I love him so much. He's just he's a natural born teacher. He definitely lives by his own rules.
The state of the world today, we need them both. And we all actually need one another more than ever.
After Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith recently revealed that they had gone through a temporary separation, it's not surprising that Will and Jada's romance has recently been revived in the media. And given that Nia Long has spoken up about her thoughts on the couple's candidness and some details about their history together that you might not know, what is going on between the three? You are about to find out. Nia Long and Jada Pinkett Smith share a unique history when it comes to Will Smith. Despite their mutual respect and friendly demeanor, Nia Long unexpectedly attacked Jada Pinkett Smith. There are likely multiple factors that play out here. Despite their long familiarity, the two ladies appear to get along well only when conducting interviews, and Nia secretly harbors a deep resentment for Jada's offensive manner of treating her spouse.
I'm a petty because here's the thing. Now, I might not say some mean things, and I might not do some mean things, but if you do something to me, baby.
Nia recently showed up in an interview with People TV and spilled some tea on her relationship with Jada. She said, "I got the job, but she got the husband." And it's weird to see Nia embroiled in a long-running quarrel with someone in front of a man who can't understand that he's dealing with a dishonorable character. It's been speculated for a long time that the entertainer is secretly in love with Will Smith. And it's the continual comparisons and competitiveness between them that sparked the argument and made friendship impossible. Nia's powerful personality wasn't helping either, because she wouldn't let herself be vulnerable, intimidated, or pushed around by Jada or her group. Nia has been called a diva because her personality shines through so brightly.
And Nia can be a bit of a challenge as well.
Well, yeah, she was a challenge up here a little bit.
And fans have always supported Nia for her graceful personality. One fan commented, "Don't know either woman. However, when Nia referred to herself as Nia Long, it said a lot about her personality. People who refer to themselves in the third person are usually egocentric. Jada has a big personality and is in a strange marriage, but she don't seem like a mean girl." It's not hard to see why Nia and Jada would fight. Nia has always had a very strong personality, and the two were constantly pitted against each other. It can get really nasty when Jada, who wants to be in charge at all times, faces off against someone like Nia, who will match her movement for a movement.
I was like the it girl at that time. I had everybody ringing my phone, dudes sending flowers, diamonds.
Therefore, they were not just rivals, but also enemies, as they could never trust one another. You could be thinking that they should put their differences aside and work to repair their relationship, now that the sector is more welcoming and there is less competition for employment. Well, that's obviously not going to happen, as rumors have it that Nia doesn't trust Jada for the second time around, this time because of how Jada treats her husband, Will Smith.
He believes that he can do anything, and that was the first time that I had ever seen a black man take that position. So it was very inspiring for me.
If you're asking why Nia is so concerned about the way Jada is treating Will, the answer is that she and Will used to be very close friends before he and Jada got married, and their marriage became a public joke. And fans just sit back from bashing Jada whenever they're reminded of this. One person commented, "Jada is a narcissist, and anyone who's been involved with a narcissist knows they are really good at making the other person feel like they are the problem." And this is why Nia is so concerned about the way Jada is treating Will. They became friends while working together on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where Nia played Will's girlfriend and fiancé.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a huge part of my career.
To be honest, Nia has every reason to be concerned about the fact that Jada has received a lot of criticism for the way that she's treated Will. During an interview, Nia expressed her views toward Will and Jada's relationship. She said, "I feel bad for Will and Jada right now because they've been extremely vulnerable with their personal story, and it takes a lot of courage to do that. This whole thing started a long time ago, well, before they even got married, since Jada Maid was going to look somewhat envious of her relationship with Tupac. And despite the passage of so many years since Tupac's passing, Will has still not yet overcome the resentment that Jada had feelings for Tupac."
That was a big regret for me too, because I could never I could never open up to interact with Pac.
The issue was unfounded because it was obvious that Tupac was a common topic in her family, because Willow wrote him a letter when she was 11 years old. She wrote, "Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I really wish you were here. I really do love Willow." Yes, that was quite unusual, but in some ways, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Because something worse happened when Will Smith planned a large birthday bash for Jada Pinkett Smith to celebrate her 40th, with the intention of pulling her out of the funk she was in and helping her through the midlife crisis she was going through. In the end, however, Jada did not appreciate it, and she tossed it all back in his face.
It was going to be the thing that lifted her out of this midlife crisis, and it was going to be my deepest, most beautiful proclamation of love, and we did it.
And don't even get me started on the time she revealed that she had no desire to marry Will, but that she did so because her mother forced her to.
I really didn't want to get married, but
We only got married because Gammy was crying.
She then insulted him in videos, and she records herself and publishes the recordings online so that everyone may watch them.
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Let's not get into how Will's career took a significant turn for the worse after all the drama that occurred during the Oscars.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Oh, wow.
But hey, at least they're not afraid to be themselves around one another, since they say strange stuff like,
we ride together,
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
yes, it is obvious to all of us how their marriage became such a shambles, and it appears that this further solidified Nia's loathing for Jada. Pinkett Smith admitted on the edition of Red Table Talk, which broke records for the Facebook Watch show, that she had a romantic relationship with R&B artist August Alsina at the time that she and Will Smith were going through a period of temporary separation. Jada said, 4.5 years ago, I started a friendship with August, and we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. Jada continued saying, we found all those different resources to help pull him through, and from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time, she said to Smith, later clarifying that the pair decided that we were going to separate for a period of time. I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good, and it was really a joy to just help heal somebody. And to this, Nia commented, when you have a show like Red Table Talk, you want to be what you are sharing with the world, and that's gotta be a tremendous amount of pressure. We all have our ups and downs with love. Love is a complicated thing. It was clear that Nia was so extremely in love with Will. In spite of the fact that Nia did not publicly humiliate Jada, she cast enough shadow on her in an interview that it was quite evident what he thought of her. In an interview, Nia said, I just remember that Will was this energetic, goofy, funny guy that was obsessed with playing golf and sneakers. And he was just the happiest person. He was like Disneyland. I love him and I will always love him. He's had an incredible career and he's carried a burden for many years to try to represent what perfection looks like or achievement looks like. And I don't think that, at least when we were growing up, there was room to be human. And I think he's now able to be human. Nia essentially accused Jada of taking control of Will's life and transforming him from the carefree and humorous person he used to be into someone who is responsible for carrying a burden. Those who are on the closer side of things are doing so because they're going to send her messages asking them to date her already, which is a strange aspect of the situation. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.